And we're back, everyone. Welcome. I am Unstable, joined here by Lillian. We're into game number 2 of our final match for Group D here for the FX Open Invitational Series. Jakji versus Pong Pong. Cloud Kingdom will game number 2. And Pong Pong making a nice comeback in that last game, to be honest. So here we go. We do have Jakji down here at the bottom left-hand corner as our blue Terran. And then up here at the top right, we have Pong Pong Prime as our pink Zerg. So Pong Pong took out Jakji 2-1 in the very first match of this group. We are now in the final group, both of them having won and lost a game since then. And Pong Pong being up 1-0, this could be feeling very frustrating for Jakji. What do you think, Lillian?
Yeah, he's definitely going to be frustrated. I mean, the games that he lost in the first series were all because he made like a bit of a build order loss, I would say. You know, everything that Boom Boom was doing was kind of hard countering what Jakji was doing. We see a very early drone scout come out here, by the way, by Boom Boom. Was this to scout for like a command center first, or is this just to scout for potential proxy Rexes that he could be facing?
Could be either, to be honest. Like, remember the last game we had on this, I believe it was a 2-Rex. So,
yeah,
it's quite possible.
So I think it's just being safe here.
What the hell is going on? There's 2 drones that are like moving about halfway across the map and then going back. I'm so confused right now.
Oh, Boom Boom. Playing a little bit sloppy here with those drones misrallying them. He should get ready to expand to his natural in a second here. This drone is over here preventing the command center first right now. Well, actually, it's not preventing anything. It's just dying to an SCV right now. But it is going to see the command center first go down and know that no shenanigans is going to be happening. I thought maybe Boom Boom is going to drop like a 13 or a 14 pool as soon as he realizes that it's a command center first and maybe somehow punish that command center first. But no, he's not. He's just going to go for the 16 hatch. And his drone is going to stay around to scout a little bit in the middle of the map because the first Marine is a long way out.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with that hatchery down, we do have, of course, a very standard stuff. We're most likely going to see a third hatchery. Yeah, there we go. We got that drone moving out just now. Going to go straight for that third hatch because he has seen this quick command center. There is a second SCV coming down to deal with this pesky drone, of course. So, pretty much, other than that really early drone scout, pretty much the same situation in the last game.
Yeah, it is. It is the same situation as in last game. A few things we have to keep in mind, though. This map is nowhere near as large as... what's the name again of the map where we just played on?
Whirlwind.
Oh my god.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Nowhere near as big as Whirlwind, of course. We were talking about, in the first series, we were talking about that other GSL map that was in the map pool of the GSL a while, like Calm Before the Storm. I really see a lot of similarities between Whirlwind and Calm Before the Storm. You know, both huge, but a more traditional way of bases being placed on Whirlwind. And Cloud Kingdom is way smaller. So I'm curious to see how this is going to come into play. Are we going to see a quicker game just because the map is shorter? Or is Jakji going to be like, well, I don't mind playing long macro games on a bit of a smaller map either? We'll have to see. He's going to be opening with Reactive Hellions, it looks like, once more.
Yeah, well, it worked out well for him last game. I remember he took out all those drones at the third base, and like, I'm pretty sure that it is much more difficult for creep to be spread to this third than on Whirlwind, just because you have to go all the way down here. You're gonna have to have at least 2 to 3 tumors to actually get it all the way across there. Not as much as on Whirlwind, as I think you only need 2. But either way, we do see a very quick third command center from Jakji. It's pretty much his staple style that we've seen quite a bit from him today. As actually Jakji's probably playing, if he brings it back and wins the next 2 games, he will pretty much go the longest road he has to get out of this group by going down in the first game in a 3-game series and then coming back twice in 3 games.
That would be insane. I would love to see that, man. What an epic conclusion that would be. Well, you know, of course, we should be unbiased and everything, but it would be so cool to have this series go to an ace match and then have everything on the line, and Jakji and Boom Boom would be so cool. I really think Jakji deserves to take a game off Boom Boom as well, because he's been playing well, especially in that last game. Was really close. He did nice damage with those Hellions, killing 12 workers at the third, and after that he just, you know, failed to really capitalize on that advantage that he got early on and let Boom Boom come back into the game by securing a 4th and a 5th base. So Jakji, I don't think he's going to let Boom Boom have as easy of a time coming back into this game if he gets that advantage again. We see 2 Hellions are going to be streaming into the natural here. They will kill like 1 or 2 drones, but I don't think they'll be able to get too many more. Oh, actually they could get a good shot there.
2 more go down, and now they're going to go straight into the main and check out this what's up here to see if any kind of lair is going on. Obviously not at the moment, but let's have a quick look. 5 drones killed for 2 Hellions. It's certainly worth it in the end, especially with the extra information that you got going on. 2 more Hellions are just parked at the top of the ramp. Oh, these Zerglings are going to go straight into it.
Oh, neither player really paying attention there. But Jakji is going to be resuming control of his Hellions right now and moving them around a little bit, getting a few extra Zergling kills here, but the Zerglings are probably going to end up clean. Yep, they do. Nice surround there by Boom Boom as he takes out the last 2 Hellions. There's 2 more Hellions out on the map and 2 more in production. So Jakji is sticking with his Hellion production quite a bit. Not going to be going into siege tanks just yet. Actually making a lot of Hellions extra here, more than I would have expected. You know, you don't really see it as often, this many Hellions be produced after the initial 4.
Well, it worked out well for him last game, and whoa, the lair is going down at the 3rd base. Interesting. Now, every time I see this happening, it's mainly just for the extra hit points on the expansions, because they're like, well, he's going to be attacking me here. I need to keep this base alive. Like, it's the risk-reward kind of thing of, yes, it has more health, but if you do still lose it, you're pretty much screwed. Considering it's out in the open there. We got 4 more Hellions coming across. There aren't actually that many Zerglings, but there is a Queen and a Spinecrawler here this time.
Yeah, the defense is pretty ready, especially with this extra Spinecrawler right now. Boom Boom is not cutting any corners. He's playing a very safe game. Getting a Spine, getting 14 Zerglings right now. And like you pointed out, that lair, is he going to be playing Muta again? We've seen Boom Boom go in faster a lot, but we've also seen him play Muta in last series, and it worked out well for him. So why not go for that again? Transition into the Brooklords from the Spire. I don't know, man. He could go either way. We do see double upgrades come out of the evolution chambers right now, and usually that's an indication of infestor play, but it is going to be the Spire after all.
Yeah, it is, but he does. Looks like Boom Boom is cleaning up these watchtowers down here, just trying to be frustrating for Jakji. Coming to this 3rd base, we'll pick off a few Marines, but there is, of course, those Hellions coming in to help out. Will he be able to target down a couple of these mules? Yes, he will. Definitely worth it. Yeah, what do those Hellions do? I think they expected him to run past, maybe? But,
yeah.
Not the case.
He got an extra mule because of that. And so that was a good pick off there by Boom Boom. A bit of a miscontrol by Mr. Jakji. By the way, Jakji is so far ahead in the upgrades. He's already researching 2-2 before we even hit the 11-minute mark. And Boom Boom, he's just now about to finish up with his 1-1 in a little bit. So the Marines, when they start hitting the field and when they have stim and combat shields, they're gonna have some good upgrades, a good upgrade advantage over the Zerglings. And by the way, no stim, no combat shields on the production tab to be seen.
Oh, the Hellions actually found the drone waiting to make the 4th base. That's very frustrating for Pong Pong. He is going to take that out, and he's actually got to bring all his units over here to defend this time. There's still 4 Hellions here. However, they are on creep, and bams! Full surround by Pong Pong. Nicely done. That's what happens when you're not looking at them.
Yeah, 1 second of not paying attention. And where are your upgrades, Jakji? You need stim, and you need... Does he even have a barracks with a tech lab?
He's got stim.
No. He does have stim. Oh,
yeah.
oh, good. But he doesn't have combat shields, does he?
No, that's only just started being researched now. Baneling speed finishing up and 12 mutas on the way. It's going to be very interesting. We do have the Zerglings and Banelings trying to be frustrating over here at the 3rd base. We do, of course, have those double upgrades going, so the turrets will go down pretty much the moment he sees these. Where are the mutas? There they are. They're sitting in between the 2nd and the 3rd base. So both of them still on pretty even supply right now. It's going to come down to how the engagements go. As we've seen, Jakji's been really efficient with his trades, with his Marine tank forces against the Mutaling Baneling. So this could actually work in his favor here, but he needs to act against this 4th base sometime soon.
Yeah, he does. Jakji is going to sit back. Oh, the Muta's flying into a missile turret and a few Marines here. The Muta's actually... Are they in 2 groups right now? Yes, they are. There's the 2nd group. They're going to be joining forces right now. 1 Muta falling, only killing a single Marine there. Not the best trade. for Boom Boom to start off with. There is a medevac on the right side of the map, by the way, that is pretty much hiding from the Mutalisk right now. I think that Jakji realizes trying to drop right now might not be the best time, but now he sees that all the Mutalisk are on the left side of the map, and he's going to attempt to go for the drop. The drop is moving into the natural right now unstable on the right side of the map.
Yeah, and all the units for Pong Pong are out of position. He's going to notice now as the big blob of Zergling starts moving across. We do see a Viking up here as well, but he's losing... Whoa, he's not actually pulling his drones! Wow. 21 workers killed now, and actually the position of those Marines was quite nice against the Zerglings as well. That's very frustrating for Pong Pong. The Viking's still over here. He's going to try and deal with this, deal some more damage, but he's actually dropping down here. Going to be picked off by these Zerglings. Needs to pick up these Marines again. Don't think he's paying attention this time, though.
No, he's paying attention to something else. He could have actually gotten out of there because the Mutas are... I'm not even sure what the Mutas are doing there. What were they doing there?
They were killing the Viking. They were killing the Viking.
Ah, they were killing the Viking. Oh, well, pesky Viking is not going to get that Overlord kill. But this was the sign for Jakji to start moving out into the middle of the map. He does have 2-2 finished up. 2-2 not yet done for B4Prime. I think he wants to wait for that 2-2 to finish up before he attempts to engage this army. It looks like this is the move that he's going to make against the 4th base, and actually Boom Boom is going to go for the 3rd base of Jakji instead. He's not going to opt to defend, and this is going to be a cool situation.
Well, those Mutas are actually quite clumped up on top of this Thor. There's quite a few Banelings here. Jakji bringing half his force back, half his force leaving it there. The Banelings are actually doing quite a bit of damage to the SCV line, and here we go. He's going to continue on with this. There is still a tank there for Jakji, and he's going to be actually be able to defend this. But if he spreads his Marines, there are more tanks on the ramp here. Mutas are going to take out this command center. Actually, no, they're not, because there's a bunker under there that actually saved the command center. Oh my god.
So, that was cool. That bunker. He's like, well, I'll just place a bunker here in case I have to lift my orbital and I can fly it over there to kill the Mutas which are hunting it down. And if I would have lost that 3rd base, I would have been in some trouble. But now I have a 3rd base and a 4th base already finished up. So Jakji definitely getting the better end of that sort of attempted base trade, is what I'm going to call it, by Boom Boom. Jakji left enough Marines to kill that 4th base, and he came back with the rest of it and cleaned up the army in a very cost-effective manner. And Jakji definitely ahead right now. Definitely.
Well, he's 20 supply up. Looking at the upgrades, he's going to have 3-3 very shortly, and that's going to really push him over the edge. He's getting his 4th base now. Pong Pong is double expanding again down to the bottom right and the top left. However, this next attack coming in from Jakji is what's going to really be the frustrating one, because it's going to be a full army versus full army. There's no way that Pong Pong can really base trade this one if he wants to. And the upgrade, as soon as 3-3 hits, it's going to be so difficult for Pong Pong, because there's no Pathogen Lands has only just gotten to the point where Infestors can be made, and Jakji is moving out by the looks of it right now.
Yeah, his 3-3 is finished up. He's going to catch a few Mutas here, kills one of them. The rest of them are going to be running away. Boom Boom's prime time in this game is starting to run out, as I unintentionally could have made a really terrible joke, but I'm not going to do it. Once again, we're going to see the sort of base trade situation where Jakji moves into the 4th, and once again, Boom Boom is coming in at the 3rd. There's a lot of siege tanks and Marines here, though. Not cost effective for Boom Boom Prime to engage into here at... Oh, this is not looking good for Boom Boom. He might not even clean up the army, or the small portion of the army that was guarding that 3rd base, and no, he is not. Boom Boom Prime is losing on all fronts right now, making nothing but Zerglings, and that's basically all he's got, Zerglings. That's all he has. He has 33 Zerglings and 5 Mutas. He is not going to be able to defend against 3-3 Marines with siege tank support, and even the orbital stays alive, and once again the 3rd base lives. And Boom Boom Prime, man, he is on the ropes. He's making 18 extra Banelings. He's going to go in for one last attempt.
But he lost his lair, clearly, and that was the position where the lair was, as we were saying before, risk versus reward. And he's actually going to lose all his Mutas up in the main base because there's a drop there. As he does come in, he does clean out quite a few of the Marines. But there's the GG. Jakji ties the series up 1-1 in this final match. Let's go into our next game right now, because I actually want to get into it as soon as I can, to see who will advance from this group in 2nd place, Jakji or Pong Pong.